Yeah, Vic, come on in.
All right, thanks. Appreciate it. Oh, right here? Yeah, that's great. Perfect.
Here, 1 second. I know your name. If you don't mind just introducing yourself.
My name's James. I teach here at Algonquin College. I teach in the hospitality and tourism department. Teach restaurant classes mainly, but also teach tourism and culinary services.
Perfect. So in general, how much time do you think you spend using applications throughout the week?
Well, I do applications quite a bit. I use mainly, for news apps, stuff like that, just to read when I'm in transit or anything like that. But yeah, I do use my phone quite a bit, mainly for music and for news apps.
Perfect. So if you were to say between fun and work, if you were to say I spend this much time to use the specific application, whatever the application is, for that time that I am at work because it makes my life a lot easier, or I'll use this percent of applications at this time because this is my leisure time, either for sports or whatever you would call fun. How would you divide that time to say, let's say by percentages, you'd spend X amount of time or percent for fun and entertainment, personal, and then the rest would be?
I would say, it does get a little murky because what I do for fun is also very closely related to what I do, as I love going to restaurants and trying out new restaurants, and I sort of consider that part of my job. But technically, if you're just looking straight up, I probably spend 90% of my time more for fun and 10% of my time for work. But I do also use, applications such as Urban Spoon and H Careers for my classes as well.
And I do too. They're very fun.
Yeah, they're great.
Perfect. Okay, so if we don't mind, we're going to just go through this application and we're going to go step by step, starting off with anything that you do. I want you to actually think out loud. Okay. And I want you to invite us into that experience, and just whatever you're seeing, I want to see how comfortable and how easy it is for you or not to use this application. So the application that we're going to be using is H Careers, which is something you would be able to use if you're looking for employment or you're looking to hire someone. Of course, you know this information because we've done a little bit of research on it. But what I want you to do is actually walk through it and see what you see. So start off with H Careers. We've downloaded the application, and I would like you to walk me through what you see, and before you tap on anything, this is the first screen that comes up. What is going on here for you?
So this first screen I don't think is very attractive. It doesn't really pull you into the application itself. It just has two boxes up at the top, and they don't really show you much about what the app is actually about. It does have a search feature on it. The two boxes say keyword and location, so if I didn't know what H Careers was before, I probably wouldn't go any further.
So perfect. You have an understanding of the website due to the fact that it's something you've encountered before, but you've never lived the experience of the application itself.
Yeah.
So we're going to move on. So what are you thinking right now?
I'm thinking maybe we should take it for a test drive.
Perfect. So go ahead.
Okay. So maybe we'll pick a location. So we're in Ottawa, so we'll try Ottawa and see how that goes.
And you're selecting Ottawa.
So it does help you complete it, but I think that's just because of the autocomplete on my phone. Mm-hmm. But we'll select Ottawa, and then it looks like, so I'll just hit search and see what happens. Alright, so it pulls up a whole bunch of jobs. Looks like they're not even in Ottawa, which is kind of concerning because we have Montreal Airport in Eastern Ontario. So I don't know how accurate that actually ends up, which is kind of concerning.
How do you feel about that?
Honestly, I feel like this is a little amateur, I guess, because if it was a little more accurate and it actually pulled up Ottawa, I feel like it would be a really good app. Because you could actually find the jobs. I also find that the jobs, I guess that's what you would use the keyword for, because these jobs are all over the place. You have anything from general manager to cashier, so it's a little I mean, if I was looking for a cashier job, I mean, I wouldn't be looking at a general manager job as well, right? So maybe it should be a little bit more focused in.
Perfect. Do you mind we'll find our way back?
Our back, okay, so I'm gonna hit, it looks like it'd be the search button up top, so I'll just click on that.
And if we were looking for a specific task, if I was to give you a specific task, and let's say I'm actually a server looking for a job here in Ottawa, I was wondering how would I go about using this application since you've used the actual website before on a desktop.
Yeah.
If I was to look for a job, how would I go about using it in this?
Well, I'm guessing you'd put in keyword server, but it doesn't have enough information about, maybe it should have jobs or possible jobs that you would highlight, because keywords could be anything, honestly. So I'll put in server and see what happens. So let's see what server Ottawa pulls up. So the first job is a server, but then we have cooks and utility and then service assistant. Maybe this app could maybe prioritize which ones would be more closely related to server instead of just popping up or populating by date. That might be a better option for people searching for jobs, because if you're looking for a club lounge server, you're probably not looking for a cook. And also we selected Ottawa and Montreal and Syracuse pop up. Maybe not the best things to be popping up.
Is there anything else from this screen itself that you would be able to find help you in your search or not?
Well, it does say refine at the bottom. Maybe we should click on that and see what happens. So this is the first time that you see this actual button, so you can actually do a little more on this this part of the search. So maybe if we click on locations, we can unselect a few of them. So let's pretend we're just looking for Ottawa and Montreal. So I guess you can unselect them. I think it's so you can't really go up or down on this one, but maybe if we see if we can refine the search a little more, then we can choose industries. There's a little toggle here for entry level, so we'll click that and let's see what happens when we refine the search. So there you go, that seems to make a little more sense. If I was looking for server, I'd have these two jobs that would pop up, which would make a little more sense. So maybe in that first...
What do you mean by make a little bit more sense?
If I was looking for server, I don't want to have too many other jobs pop up, like cooks and things to confuse it. I just want to see the meat and potatoes, so to speak. So I think that's a little bit better.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And if you don't mind trying to escape from this.
Okay, so I'm back at the starting up page, but again, I think this is the big weakness of this actual app, is the startup page. Again, doesn't pull you in, and maybe if you could put in a little more information to help refine the search, I think that would go a long way.
Well, I want to thank you for your time, James, and hopefully with our next application, I'll see you coming in and doing some experiments on that one.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.
Love to.
Take care.